Hi, Joanna Hodorowska, Nutrition in Motion, nutrition for body, mind, spirit, and sport. So, a lot of people that I work with, they come in with pain. And I do a lot of work with the anti-inflammatory diet, but I've also discovered that some pain is not just, it is physical in nature, but there are emotional aspects that are contributing to the pain. And I'm going to give you an example of my own situation. I will give you other examples in the future of clients that I have worked with and how addressing the emotional issues that are related to the pain may be actually addressing what the root cause of the pain actually is. So, one of the things that we all want is we want to have health, we want vitality, we want peace, and we want joy, right? Who doesn't want all that? But a lot of times it's how we eat, move, and sleep, or how we talk to ourselves that end up being part of the issue. And sometimes it's just the emotional things that need a hug in order to really resolve the issue. So I have for the last, 3 years, had hip pain. And it started with me actually playing tennis, which is something that I just love to do, and I ended up pulling something in my thigh, and that actually made that hip a little bit wonky. Because I had a hip replacement, I actually know some of the rehab exercises to do, so I went ahead and did that and continued with the yoga, figured out which exercises I can do, but it turned out that last year the hip just started getting really irritated for no reason whatsoever. So I had to kind of look at it in a different light and say, okay, I'm doing the anti-inflammatory diet and it definitely helps, but this is really painful. There must be some other aspect, and it has to be emotional because my body's actually screaming at me and I have to figure out why. So recently, on a bike ride, one of the things that I actually encourage you to do is try to actually ask the pain, what is the answer to get past the pain? Because if you actually stop and listen and ask your painful area what your body needs, you might actually get part of the answer. And then you might need to, work through that issue with some energy work, which I can help you with. And I'm going to share with you with my hip. I was on a ride one day and it just was pissy for no reason. So I kind of, during the ride, was like, yo, hip. Yeah, I'm talking to my hip. Because the body has a way of talking to us. And I asked it, well, what's going on? Why are you pissy today? What is wrong? And it basically told me that it was scared. It had been scared of, I accepted an intern into my practice and I was scared shitless, like, oh my God, what do I have to teach somebody else? It also was scared of putting my information out there and actually embracing my healership and my intuitive talents, that I was scared of people not understanding me. I was scared of criticism. This was all actually exhibiting in my hip. That's where the pain was. And it was my body's way of telling me, like, yo, you're not in alignment with yourself. You need to get past this fear, step into who you are, embrace this healership and this intuitive aspect that you have as one of your gifts, not one of your flaws. So once I was able to do that, and I had to actually do the Path to Heal energy work and the emotional release techniques to actually get to what that subconscious, unconscious fear was and where it originated from. And for me, it originated from childhood at the age of 5 when I gave my new best friend a big hug and a kiss. And I got stuck in the corner and punished for being myself. Who knows? Maybe I, disrupted the classroom. But all I remember is that emotional trauma of I was just being me. And I was basically taught that that was wrong. And if you be yourself, then you are going to get punished and you are going to get criticized. So then why would I want to be me, right? So that was part of the healing process. And I'm telling you that once I was able to heal that emotion of being me means I'm going to get punished and criticized, and really accept and embrace that my intuition and my healership is actually who I am, the pain went away. Honestly, it just like melted away. So if you need some help with your pain, knowing that it's not just physical, you can always contact me, Joanna Hodorowska, www.nutritioninmotion.net, and we can help you through some of the physical things, but we can really address if there's any emotional aspects there that you may need healing, so that you can actually do that self-care, be loving to self, be loving to your gifts, and maybe that pain will subside too. So embrace your health, embrace Wellness Wednesday, which is today, and be loving and kind to yourself during this process of pain. And ask me how I can help you be pain-free and really step into that life of health, vitality, peace, and joy.